coming up in this read. The Karmic presented you a beautiful picture of who they wanted you to see them as. The Karmic wanted you to see them as your feminine, when in actual fact they were the devil in disguise. Hi Twin Flames, so we're doing an energy check for February 2023. Please do make sure that you read my description box and my pinned comment below, because there are far too many folks out there who are actually pursuing unhealthy relationships under the guise of that being their twin flame relationship, okay? These readings are not gender specific and they're not zodiac specific. As always, do keep an open mind. This is still a general reading, so you can flip it, reverse it, take it or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Twin Flames, what I'm going to do is the same as last month. I'm going to pull the Divine Feminine energy first with this deck. And then with this deck off to the side, we're going to pull the Divine Masculine energy, okay? Now, of course, do keep in mind, everybody has got Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies within them. Again, it's not just restricted down to your physical gender, okay? Energy can be interchangeable. Right, so Divine Feminines, what's going on for you? Your first card out is the Eight of Wands, and it's come out with an Eight of Swords and a King of Cups. And the way that these cards came out, there was pushback, okay? So it's likely that you can feel your masculine energetically pushing back. You can probably feel that they're on the precipice of sending you a message in the physical world, sending you a message, but then stopping themselves at the last minute. Okay, that's that pushback that you're feeling. The Eight of Swords and the King of Cups. So that, with this being your energy, wondering how they're feeling, specifically with that being a King of Cups rather than like a King of Swords. So you're not so much interested in what it is they're thinking, you're more interested in how they're feeling with the King of Cups energy. Again, I'm going to clarify all of this, okay? I'm just pulling the surface level energy at the moment, and then we're going to take a deeper dive, right? You then have a Page of Swords, Three of Coins, and a Queen of Wands. Now, that's come out in the position of what is external to you, but is still affecting you, okay? Yeah, your Divine Masculine is keeping tabs on you. You can sense that much. And your intuition's definitely on point, like for certain, okay? I appreciate you can't fully see these cards. Let me just shift these all up a wee bit. There we go. Not great, but better than it was. Yeah. See, your masculine is still viewing you as the Queen of Wands energy, okay? And they're not... It is funny, the Divine Masculine energy always does make me smile, because every time I peel their energy, they're still in this mode of trying to make sense of this connection, trying to put human words and human feelings to the connection, which isn't always going to be possible because it's a spiritual connection, right? But the masculines always seem to be in this, no, I need to know what this is, and I need to know now. I need to know what my feminine is up to. Yeah, they're still very much in the practical energies. You've also got the Three of Swords, the Four of Coins, and the Six of Cups. And that's in the guidance or the likely outcome position. Three of Swords, something disappointing. Something disappointing about Four of Coins, someone still holding back. You still being disappointed because the masculine is still holding back. Even though the Six of Cups is there. That's that unique soul signature. What's in their energy? A Page of Coins, Four of Swords, the World. Two of Coins, the Fool, Knight of Coins. There's that practical energy. A Queen of Swords, a Queen of Cups, and a Five of Wands. Interesting. And their overall energy is the Eight of Cups. Okay, let me just move these again because I'm wanting you guys to see all of the cards. Your overall energy is a Page of Cups. Their overall energy is an Eight of Cups. So both parties are in their feelings. Just pull your clarifying deck. Page of Cups with a what? Page of Cups with a Judgment. Forgiveness. You're open. You're receptive, Divine Feminines. You're open to the concept of forgiveness. If your masculine was to deliver an apology, the chances are you would be accepting of that apology. Okay. Can you tell us about the Eight of Swords, please, in the Divine Feminine's energy? Why the Eight of Swords, please? Thank you. A Knight of Wands, and something else flipped, and then it flipped back. Something to do with fearless action. It can be physical movement as well. Some Divine Feminines could be deciding on, feels like physical movement, moving away. Can you elaborate, please, on this Knight of... Thank you. Yeah, Ten of Wands and the Sun. Yeah. Doing something that is very, very difficult to achieve, but keeping your standards and your expectations high regardless. Ten of Wands is a heavy burden, and the Sun is a card of success. And it's all to do with this fearless action contained within this Knight of Wands. So, Divine Feminines, I feel that you're about to make a really big move. Again, I'm feeling physical move. Some of you could be moving home. But then also concerned about a King of Cups. So that would be your Divine Masculine. So if it's like, well, if I was to move, and I really do want to move, how would my masculine still get in touch? It's something to do with communication and action, with the Eight of Wands being your first card out. It's like you're trying to, like, you're making sure that basically you're still accessible to your Divine Masculine, but you're still needing to take some kind of action anyway. And there's also the appreciation that you cannot put your own life on pause. You can't put your own life on hold while you're waiting for someone else with that Sun. And that's to clarify an Eight of Swords. Somebody in their mind thinking things over. It can indicate like a prison. Mental prison, usually. Can you tell us about that King of Cups, please? Thank you. The Hangman. Yeah. Something's still swinging in the wind. There certainly has been a perspective change, a perspective shift, absolutely. But it's weird because it's like it's bouncing from one minute you know that you need to move forward and do something that feels like it involves your physical world, but then on the other hand it's like, oh, but I need to wait for my masculine. I need to find out for certain what's going on with them. I need to make sure that I'm still, like, they can still contact me. Can you tell us about that Page of Cups, please, for Divine Feminines? Strength. You're willing to compromise, but you're not. This is where you need to be careful, right? Twin flame relationships are very, very different from narcissistic abusive relationships. So if you identify with being in a narcissistic abusive relationship, this is not your read, okay? You're willing to compromise with your person, but it's important that I insert a footnote here. You're not willing to compromise on your own personal boundaries. That's the healthy balance. That's healthy diplomacy, okay? Strength, courage, a strong bond, diplomacy, and a compromise with strength card. You're certainly showing indications of definitely keeping an open mind. And tell me about this Page of Swords, please. In the outside influences for our divine feminines. This is Page of Swords. Your Page of Swords has come out right next to a 3 of Coins, which can indicate that perhaps your person is watching you while you're at work. Okay. Tell me about Page of Swords, please. They're learning more things about you through the way that you work, the way that you collaborate with others. They see that you're a very good team player and that you're wanting the best for people as well. Okay, Page of Swords is clarified with a 9 of Coins in reverse and an Ace of Cups in reverse also. As an outside influence. So your counterpart is trying to figure out, through watching how you work with others, how you perhaps treat them differently from the way that you treat others, or are there similarities into how you treat others compared to how you treat them? They're also trying to figure out how you feel as well. 9 of Coins in reverse with Ace of Cups in reverse. Can you elaborate on this, please? Well, another reversal, the High Priestess in reverse. The secret wants to come out pertaining to their Ace of Cups, right? There's also heavy indications that either you or your person, your divine masculine, isn't single. One of you isn't single. And the other one's trying to figure it out. A High Priestess in reverse can be read in a multitude of different ways. It can indicate somebody not listening to their intuition. It can indicate a secret coming to light. It can also be someone who is potentially abusing their spiritual gifts. A High Priestess in reverse. Now, with that being an influence that is outside of you, that is having an impact on your connection, that could be somebody dealing with a karmic person who has spiritual gifts and who is abusing the gifts given to them. So, for example, they could be sitting there pulling tarot cards on you both, trying to jump a couple of stages ahead so that they can potentially sabotage the spiritual connection coming together in a union. Keep an open mind, okay? Tarot is an art form, which means it's subject to interpretation, right? Feeling with the presence of this Six of Swords, that was weird. It's clearly the 3 of Swords, but it came out my mouth as a 6 of Swords, which is all about finding that clarity, moving out of troubled times and heading towards smoother sailing. But that came out as I picked up the 3 of Swords, which is disappointment. Somebody being hurtful. So is that telling me that clarity is going to be found with that karmic situation? Like, the karmic person who's doing that, trying to keep you guys away from each other, they're going to get caught. There's going to be clarity surrounding what it is that they're doing. Tell me about that Three of Swords, please. A Four of Wands and a Nine of Wands. There we go. Yeah. Exactly as I said. Somebody actively in the physical world abusing their spiritual gifts to try and keep these two twin flame counterparts separate in the physical. But what they seem to have forgotten is separation is an illusion. True twin flame counterparts are always connected to each other all the time. The Six of Cups tells you that. On a spiritual level, on a soul level, they're always connected. They always have been and they always will be. Since the dawn of time, that's why they're twin flames. So while they can be kept separate in the physical world, spiritually, High Priestess reverse, spiritually they have no power. They have no authority to keep these two separate. None at all. Now, Divine Feminines, not only do you have your Divine Masculine watching you while you're at work, you also have the karmic person that has inserted themselves into this situation watching you. Now, either that karmic person is somebody that you're directly associated with, or your Divine Masculine is directly associated with. I can only read the energy. It's up to you how the pieces of the puzzle click, if they click at all, okay? I'm just the one that's sitting on the fence reading the cards. That's it. Someone is actively keeping you guys separate, and you know about it. You know about it because it's showing out in your energy, Divine Feminines. Your Divine Masculine is on their way towards figuring that out. They're figuring it out. Your Divine Masculine, while being very quiet, I can see that with the presence of the Four of Swords right here in their energy. While they're being very quiet in the physical, don't be fooled, because there is a lot that your Divine Masculine already knows about that they haven't vocalized yet. Yet. That's the important key word here. Yet. I feel that this is coming in though, Divine Feminines. Your first card out was the Eight of Wands. That's not you sending out a message. That's you receiving a message. It's you receiving a message off of your King of Cups. And energetically, you felt that coming in. Because the first thing I said when I started pulling your cards, Divine Feminine, was that pushback. They get that urge to send you the message, and then it's like they stop themselves at the last minute. Now, why would they do that? Because something else has taken place between yous where your masculine is owing you some kind of an apology for something. That's what's stopping them from just reaching out and contacting you. The fact that there's this hurdle first that they need to get over before they can have that in-depth conversation with you about the things that they have discovered pertaining to that particular karmic. The things that they've been getting up to. Designed to keep you guys apart. They know some of it, they don't know all of it, and they're wanting to express to you what they already have discovered. And that's why they're watching you. Tell me about that Queen of Wands, please. That's a lot. Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Tower, Nine of Cups, the Fool, the Empress, King of Wands, the Hermit, the Seven of Coins, and the Four of Swords. That's a lot. There is still a huge attraction to you, divine feminines. And the karmic person knows it. That's why they've tried to take this to the spiritual realms. But the thing is, as well, by doing that, they're fucking with fire. Look at this. Queen of Cups and a Tower. Two of Swords. The karmic person needs to have the ability, and they don't have it yet, but they need to have that ability to be able to see beyond the physical and see into the spiritual and recognize when certain things are outside of their control. Up until now, they have been successful in causing these ructions between yourself and your divine masculine. For the most part, up until now, they have succeeded. We've got new energy that's coming in that is going to make both counterparts very, very happy. Really happy. Empress, that's a divine feminine energy, and King of Wands. I'm feeling what this is indicating, divine feminines, is you have really tried to put yourself out there as best you can, to take stock of what you're in charge of, what it is that you're in control of. And you've been respectful with that divine feminine energy of the things that are outside of your control. So your focus has been, well, what can I do? Okay, King of Wands, it's the go-getter. This is also indicative of your masculine coming for you, coming towards you. The Hermit, that can be a very secretive energy. The Seven of Coins, and then the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, again, that's like that's a very quiet energy. It's very peaceful. So your masculine has found that place of inner peace, which we also have here again with that Nine of Cups. They've reached that point of introspection of how they, Seven of Coins, contributed to the situation. So whatever that tower was for you, and how the divine masculine either allowed that tower to happen or contributed to that tower happening. They're taking responsibility for that right here. And there's also a message about the laws of attraction with this Queen of Wands energy too. Laws of attraction. So your masculine is trying to utilize the laws of attraction to fix this ongoing situation. Tell me about the Four of Coins, please. For divine feminine, thank you. Justice, yeah. These ones want to come out as well. Five of Wands and Three of Swords. Divine feminine, your counterpart is holding on to you very, very tight, okay? Four of Coins, Six of Cups, and it's hurting both of you. You've got the Three of Swords now that's come out twice. So you're both in pain. Not just because of the karmic's actions, but also because of your divine masculine's inactions, and there have been a lot of inaction on their part. The Hangman, the Four of Swords, it's all there. Way too much inaction on their part that has caused further pain. So they're still holding on to you. We've got some kind of argument here that's brewing, and you're the topic of this particular argument. And justice. Libra energy. This is the right thing for this all to come out. It is the right thing. And there is no stopping the wheels of justice. Especially when you're speaking in terms of the spiritual world as well, which, remember, this is a spiritual connection. There is no stopping that. Your masculine has also, like, they've been getting memories of past experiences that were shared with you, with that Six of Cups and the Four of Coins, and there's every indication that those memories are very, very precious to them. And even though the karmic has done a lot of damage, they've not been able to tarnish the memories that they have of you. And they're very, very well, they're devastated with that Three of Swords coming out twice. They're devastated at the current state of affairs. And strong indications that they're going to try and make that right. They're going to try and put things right. And yeah, you got the Six of Wands at the bottom of that deck. Exactly. Exactly. So for some of you, that is going to be music to your ears, because that is really going to help with the progress of healing. Temperance underneath that one. Oh, it's just a matter of time. Bloody hell. Eight of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. The Divine Masculine is cutting cords, cutting connections, moving away. That's the Lord of Abandoned Success right next to Temperance. It's a matter of time. So the karmic is on borrowed time then, basically. Divine Masculines is indicating that with the Page of Coins in your energy as your first card out, you're going to start off small. You're making some kind of small offering, or you're debating on making a small offering so that you can put an end to the current cycle of events. Can you tell me about the world, please? Why is this here in Divine Masculine's energy? Thank you. Ace of Coins, yeah. Yeah, Divine Masculines, you know that you need to tie off the loose ends of a situation before you can begin anew, begin something fresh. The World swiftly followed with the Ace of Coins. There's a concern that you have about perhaps maybe moving too fast or moving too slow, and you trying to moderate yourself and keep yourself in balance. You not wanting to come across as being desperate or something like that, with your Four of Swords being right next to it. Can you tell me about the Four of Swords, please, for Divine Masculine's energy? You've been carefully reevaluating everything that has happened with this situation. Three of Cups, yeah, exactly. Outside interference, a third party situation that has caused problems for sure. Masculines, you're listening very, very closely to what it is that other people have to say as well. Thank you. Three of Coins, 2 3s, 100%. That's a three-person situation. 100%. Guaranteed. 2 3s right next to each other. Yeah. So masculines, you understand clearly you're not going to be able to take everybody with you on this particular journey. And there's also a message about how you're cutting your losses as well. Tell me about the Page of Coins, please, for masculine's energy. You need to be practical. You can't take everybody with you. Yeah. Page of Swords, you are spying. But with with good intent, not spying maliciously, it's with good intent. Masculines, you're aware that the Karmic is also watching you. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Yeah, this. A Page of Coins, a Page of Swords, and a 6 of Cups. So everybody's watching everybody else at the moment, aren't they, masculine? Also as well, masculines, it's indicating that you've been doing a lot of research on twin flame connections, because all of this is fairly new to you, Page of Coins. So you've been an avid student. You've been reading as much material as you can possibly get your hands on as well. Again, just trying to make sense of a really unusual type of connection. So far so good though, because it looks like the information that you have found has actually been really helpful and beneficial to you, and it's helped you to really understand the extent of which the karmic individual has tried to sabotage you, basically. The outside influences affecting you, Divine Masculine, 2 of Coins, the Fool, and the Knight of Coins. Now, we've already seen the Fool energy here. Now, let me just double check the context of that particular Fool. It came out in between a 9 of Cups and an Empress. The one that makes you happy, your divine counterpart. Look at that Fool. It's being bookended, 9 of Cups and Empress, your divine feminine. So this Fool energy, Divine Masculine, is your energy. You know full well who your divine feminine is. And you know full well the person that's positioned themselves in between yous as well. Like you know it. We've also got responsibilities here with the Knight of Coins as an outside influence. So your Knight of Coins, that's somebody who never ever cuts corners, right? It's someone who is very, very methodical. They're hardworking, very productive. They're slow, steady, and trustworthy, right? It's someone who is a perfectionist also, and very, very efficient. But it can also indicate the types of responsibilities, because this is an influence outside of you, masculines, the types of responsibilities that you currently have. And with that being a slow moving energy, that's like some kind of lifelong commitment. So there's a lifelong commitment that you have made prior that is in the way of this Fool energy. Wiping the slate clean, having a new beginning, starting again. So we got fantasy meets reality in your outside influences, and that's why it's a 2 of Coins. One of these coins is fantasy and the other coin is reality. Your fantasy is to start again, wipe the slate clean, and take a direct approach towards your divine feminine. But the reality is, at the moment, you're stuck. Tell me about the Knight of Coins, please. Thank you. King of Swords. You had to make a head over heart decision. Your head is in that long-term commitment that you've already made. That was a decision that you made with your swords, your head. Your heart is here in Divine Feminine's energy. What's it doing there? Divine Masculine. Your head's in one place, your heart in another. What's it doing there? Only you can answer that one, because only you will know the full set of circumstances that led you to making that lifelong commitment, that head over heart decision that now you feel is what's keeping you stuck. Potential outcome or guidance, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Five of Wands. Let's find out what this Queen of Swords is all about first. What's going on with the Queen of Swords? Thank you. A Seven of Wands, yeah. You defending yourself against a Queen of Swords. The person, that would be the Karmic then. That would be the Karmic in this situation. The person that you chose with your head rather than with your heart. Your heart's already spoken for, and it's over this side of the table. 100%. So now there are strong words and arguments taking place in the situation that involves the Karmic person. You've got your Karmic person speaking crap about your Divine Feminine, Queen of Swords right next to a Queen of Cups, speaking crap about them for sure, because it's right next to a Five of Wands. And your Queen of Swords is clarified with a Seven of Wands. Your Karmic going, why do you keep defending the feminine? Why do you keep saying this, that, and the next? Your Karmic getting annoyed, frustrated, and really, really angry with you, masculine. The fact that you're not on side with what it is that they're saying about your feminine. Also, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, that's someone who is very ill-informed. That's someone who forms their own opinion without having any of the facts and then gobs off. That's the type of Karmic that is in this spread, for certain. Where is it the Karmic is getting their information about the feminine? Because it's not from any place of truth. Is it coming from their head with the Swords energy? Are they inventing shit about your feminine and then gobbing off? Is that what's going on? Because they're feeling jealous, vengeful and spiteful. They're feeling like they really want to pick a fight with somebody. We've got a Divine Feminine here that is basically being a scapegoat. Queen of Cups, Five of Wands. A feminine, your feminine Divine Masculine, who is getting the blame for the insecurities of the Karmic. When in actual fact it's nothing at all to do with the feminine. It's not their fault, it's not their problem. They are not the cause of the Karmic's bullshit. Whatever's going on with the Karmic is between the Karmic and the Karmic themselves. It's just a convenient excuse to hate on somebody. Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. Tell me about that Queen of Cups, please. In the masculines, thank you. Fucking knew it. Shadow side, the devil. I knew it. The Karmic presented you a beautiful picture of who they wanted you to see them as. The Karmic wanted you to see them as your feminine, when in actual fact they were the devil in disguise. And all the while they were maintaining that it was your real feminine that was the problem. That's why you got the Five of Wands. That's why you got that conflict, the drama, the arguments, that tower. The tower that we saw that's right next to the Queen of Cups. Are you seeing that, masculines? Does it make sense now as to what's been going on with your situation? You've been dealing with a Karmic that was disguising themselves as the true Divine Feminine, and you knew deep down all along where your heart really was, and your heart 100% all the way through was with your true feminine. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. There's more arguments incoming, Divine Masculines. It's clarified with the Strength. Strength, courage, diplomacy. You're going to have to be diplomatic in your next move, Divine Masculine. Your powers and your diplomacy skills are going to pay off exponentially. And now you've got a Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Stability, security, staying grounded. Oh, with a Five of Wands. Right underneath it. That is indicating interfering family members of the karmic now getting themselves involved. 8 of Wands, 6 of Coins. You've got it coming at you from all directions here, masculine. Masculines, you're going to need to put your foot down. There's no other way out of this. You cannot ignore this any longer, masculines, or it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. What else, please? For our Twin Flame Collective. What else for our Twin Flame Collective, please? Thank you. I'm so attracted to you, and I regret lying to you. And at the bottom of the deck, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. It was hard for both of you to let each other go in the physical. Because remember, in the spiritual, your souls are always connected. Always, always, always. Like there is no separating your souls. That's why you're twin flames. There is no separating that. Yous are connected. There is still an attraction here. And I'm feeling, Divine Feminines, this is the masculine saying, I regret lying to you. So the masculine probably had to say something to you that was really difficult to hear. They were probably really nasty and spiteful about something. It was engineered by the karmic. Although I'm not excusing their behavior, because when everything is said and done, your masculine is still an individual person, right? They still have free will. And they use that free will for something not so good. And they do need the consequences of that. Okay, so let's not scapegoat the karmic, right? Because the masculine, as I've already explained, they abused their own free will. And I feel that that is the context of that apology. Do not allow your masculine to completely blame the karmic. Because remember what I said, they're still an individual person. They've still got their own mind. They still had the power and the authority to say, no, karmic, I'm not going along with that. That's wrong. But they chose not to. Okay? Just do keep that in mind. Do make them accountable. What else, please, for our twin flames? Thank you. I didn't realise what I had until I lost you. So this is the type of connection where one or the other or both didn't actually realise that you guys were twin flame counterparts until that until the physical separation happened. And that's when it hit like a ton of bricks. Oh shit, what have I done? Everything is falling apart. Yeah, for certain. From this side of the table, definitely. Yeah, everything is falling apart. But you know what? Things need to fall apart in order to rebuild again. If you think about it, they're showing me an image of a house. So when you take a house and it needs a lot of work done to it, what you have to do, you have to go in and strip the house right down to its bare bones before you can start rebuilding and redecorating it again. Yeah. Someone's metaphorical house is being stripped back to the bare bones. That's at the stage where this connection is at currently. I want to tell you how wrong I was. My ego just won't let me admit it. That's that pushback. That's that message. Where they're on the verge of sending a message and then they're stopping themselves at the last minute. That's that. Because they're like that. They're not going to want to hear from me. They're going to go mad with me. Or they're going to do this, that, and the next. Or they're going to think this, that, and the next. Like, they really don't want to hear from me at all. Oh, well. You never know until you actually reach out, do you? I mean, that's the thing. It's like people can play the guessing game as much as they like, but they'll never know for certain until they actually do make that move. Okay, right, so feminines, your guidance is to call forth as much as you can of love, of respect and faith, and freedom from within. A mind that is established in true emptiness encompasses the universe. So disconnect, Divine Feminines, temporarily disconnect from the noise and the hubble that's going on in the physical and go within, okay? Listen to the guidance that's coming straight to you, directly from the universe, but you're not going to be able to hear that if you're surrounded by a lot of outside noise. And masculines, yours is to master your words, master your thoughts, and never allow your body and speech to harm others. So masculines, your guidance is to be more aware of how you can potentially hurt others. Okay, and we've already seen that you have had to say something to your feminine in the past under the directions of your karmic. Like, you have hurt your feminine because your karmic instructed you to do so. So now you need to reclaim your own power over your own words, over your own thoughts, and to stop hurting people to benefit your karmic. Because at the end of the day, masculines, your karmic is potentially going to turn you into a monster if you do not get a grip of that. And the world always finds a way to praise and a way to blame. The wise continually praise. So masculines also to take accountability. Okay, that's the bravest thing a person can do, is to take that accountability. Really difficult energy, twin flames, very, very difficult read. I appreciate it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. It's not a problem. I'm not going to be able to pick up every single divine counterpart's timeline every single month, okay? It just doesn't happen that way. I receive the messages for those who are needing to hear them the most in that moment, okay? That's how it works. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is more catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.